This video tutorial is going to show you how to integrate Google Apps, EasyBib, and the Gale research databases provided by Brevard Public Schools to easily collect and cite your sources as you complete research. The first thing we need to do is set up your desktop by opening up all the applications that we're going to use. The first application we're going to open is the Google Apps Share because we want the other applications to pull your credentials, your username and password from that. So click on Google Apps Share and your Google Drive will open at the top in a new window. Now click back at the top on BPS Apps again to get back to your Launchpad and click to open EasyBib. If EasyBib opens to the login screen, click Skip. This will either open you right up using your Google Apps identification, or you may have to choose on the side to open with Google. If that option comes up, click Open with Google so that it opens EasyBib with your Google account. The next thing you want to do is create a new project. I'm going to name my project Landmark Supreme Court Cases. This is the project I'm working on right now. And I'm going to click Create. Now I want to open my Landmark Supreme Court cases to the bibliography page, and having the project open to this project is going to make sure that all of the citations I share now while I'm doing my research are put into this particular project. So it's important that the project be open. Next, I'm going to go back to my Launchpad using the tabs at the top again, and now I'm going to open the BPS Gale 912. And I specifically today want to use the Student Resources and Context databases, so I'm going to open that. And now I'm going to use the tabs across the top. I have Student Resources and Context, I have my EasyBib, I have my Google Drive, and I have my Launchpad that I can go back and forth to. So in Student Resources and Context, I'm going to look up my first Landmark Supreme Court case, and I'm going to use Brown versus the Board of Education, and you can see that it comes up as a topic in Student Resources and Context, so I'm going to click on that. And now I'm going to look at the reference section because I want to start looking at reference articles, and I'm going to find this reference article from UXL, and I'm going to open it. And now if I've read through this reference article and decided that it is an article that I like, that I want to use for my research, then I can cite it and I can save it. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I get my citation for this article. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to click on Citation Tools. I'm going to choose the type of citation format I want, and I'm going to leave it at MLA 8th edition. And then I'm going to select where I want to export it to, and I want to export this citation to my EasyBib. And then I'm going to click Export. And you'll notice it opened a new EasyBib tab, but it opened it inside my Landmark Supreme Court cases because that's what I had open in another tab, and it added my complete citation right where I wanted it inside this project folder. Now I can go back to my article again, and I can close out the citation tool because I already have my citation, and now I want to save this article too so that I can get back to it later to mark it up some more and add notes. So if I click Download, and if I have Save to Google Drive selected and I click Download, now it says my document's going to be sent to my Google Drive. I'm going to click OK, and when I go back to my Google Drive using my tab at the top, I see that there is an orange folder called Student Resources and Context, which is a database I'm using. If I open it, the article I just saved has been put into this file. And now I can open the article from here. I can highlight it, and I can add comments and citations on the side. Now going back to my EasyBib, once I'm done finding articles for today, if I want to save them over to my Google Drive, I can either just leave them here in the project and add to this project next time, or when I'm ready to export, I can click Export, Save to Google Docs, and it will send that to my Google Docs. So if I go back to my Google Docs and if I go back to my recent, I can see that the EasyBib bibliography was printed out here. If I had multiple citations, they would be in alphabetical order, and my entire Works Cited page has been created simply by exporting. And that is how you integrate Google Drive, EasyBib, and the Gale Research databases to all work together to help you complete your research projects.